Hey guys, thanks for being here and watching. This is kind of like a continuation to Web Sleuth's reading that I was doing the other night. These two caught my eye. If you look over 60 over K square root of R, right? Kiely Rodni. Okay, right. These two are from August the 8th. What this said caught my eye. Says if she was impaired and decided to drive somewhere else for whatever reason, then I would think accident is by far the highest probability. The one below it, though, is the one that triggered me. It would also be interesting to know when the last time she got gas was and how much she had driven around since then, in an attempt to figure out the possible range her vehicle could have traveled. Now, this person that posted this, is this the only person in the world who could have thought of this possibility? No, because I mean, obviously, police officers, whatever. But it triggered a memory in me from none other than SF Investigates. He speaks about something like this. This is why I'm putting it together. And so this interview is from Zavgro. I know most of us have seen maybe most of it, but this was from 5 months ago. So this interview was done 5 months ago, September the 28th. However, the similarities in it were just interesting to me. So let's have a listen.
The phone has to go in the water. Before she went to the party, she stopped and got 2 gallons of gas. She was almost, and that was her normal kind of routine, like, a 16-year-old. So they knew that the radius was no more than.
Do you know where she stopped at? Which gas station?
Yeah, so she lives by a, not a Texaco, but she lives at the end of Coldstream. If you look at it on a map, right at the 80 and Coldstream, there's a pretty sure it's either a Chevron or it's one of those right there.
Oh, like a truck stop.
No, this is a regular one. Now.
Okay, so I have to pause it in this fashion. My editing skills are not quite where they should be. However, look at the map, rewind it, and I'm trying to show you what he's talking about. And there is indeed a chevron there. Coldstream is where the Lost Trail lodges. Couple things. The whole him knowing about the gas is weird to me. I wish we had more context into what he's saying.
The surveillance photo was taken at a truck stop. But she got the gas at a different. So
surveillance photo was taken at the truck stop. So, is there surveillance of her getting gas, the 2 gallons allegedly? There has to be. It's a chevron. Also, why is she going to a truck stop and then going to a gas station after? What?
So they immediately pulled the surveillance photos from all the gas stations, but then what they figured was the radius that she could go on 2 gallons of gas, and so nothing came up there.
Like they do have surveillance of her at the chevron, but it's not being released for some reason. The amount of secrecy in this case is what keeps people stuck to it, in my opinion. But here, I'm just going to show you also the I guess the southwest part of the map where Coldstream is, and then going all the way up until it reaches 80 into that little corner that SF is talking about.
The AAA, they've got all the dispatch records, they've got the video, they've got all that, and as of 3 days ago, I know that they. Well, I'll tell this. So I got a lead.
Okay, and now going into when I was looking for the whole gas thing, I continued to listen to this panel, and then what he says here I think is significant, but it's not what he says. It's the like how do I say it? Like the subjects and how they're changed or how his ideas are not completed, because here he's talking about AAA guy, and he's talking about AAA having video and blah, 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 whatever. What are you saying? Are you saying that it wasn't Kiely? And so it's debunked because he doesn't say that. And he doesn't say that the video that AAA has is Kiely. But then from there, he jumps into this like, oh, okay, well, I got a lead that Kiely that someone knows that Kiely was murdered. What a weird jump from AAA to I have a lead that Kiely someone knows Kiely was murdered. You get what I'm saying? How it's weird how he jumps from one subject to the other, and what does it mean in his brain anyway?
From somebody that emailed me a lead saying that they were aware that somebody murdered her, and they gave the person's identity and everything. It seemed like I don't think it's credible, but I have to turn all that over to FBI and everything.
Yeah, I got a lead that someone's aware that Kylie was murdered, but like it's not even a big deal. It just didn't seem credible to me because like how crazy of an idea is that? But I mean, I had to turn it into the FBI because like on my responsibility. Yes, I'm mocking him a little bit because what the hell are you talking about? He's almost annoyed about
So
this.
when I contacted the FBI about 5 or 6 days ago and her family about it, the FBI replied back, get a hold of Nevada County because we have it closed on our end.
Damn, the FBI told somebody to get a hold of a lesser? Damn.